Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Aries, July 2020, Sun, Moon and or Rising. Also Venus and Jupiter can be accurate. I work with Western astrology combined with the tarot. If you're interested in a private reading, you find all the information in the description box below. Also, you'll find a PayPal link if you want to donate to this channel. And if you want to book a private reading, you find my email address. Let's get right into it. We are in eclipse season, right in the middle of it while I'm recording this, and it's intense, especially for Aries and all the cardinal signs. We will, because I'm a Libra, we will feel it the most of the zodiac. And what does eclipse mean? Eclipse means basically that you have full moons and new moons that you feel much more intense. You feel the energy much more intense. Things come to conclusion, things come to an end, and new beginnings start. So we just from the 20th to the 21st of June, we had a new moon in Cancer where we can really start a new cycle, and this is a really big new beginning. We have a full moon that is the last one of the eclipse combination of Capricorn and Cancer on July 5th. So that's a big one in Capricorn, where it's more work related, where it's more discipline related, where it's more related to all things that have to do with where do I put my time and my energy and my work in. But let's look at the cards, dear Aries, and let's see what they have to say. We have a lot of things going on in astrology in July and in June, but I'd suggest you watch one of your favorite great astrologers on YouTube. I will definitely talk about it when it comes up in the cards. So this is a general reading. I look at general messages, I look at general tendencies. If love comes up, then I talk about love, of course, but I try to really look at a more practical approach. How can we use those energies of the cards to really develop in all areas of life? Okay, if you're interested in tarot decks, then you find them in the description box below as well. So Aries, Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. It's a card, in this deck in particular, it is a card of not seeing necessarily, not seeing the whole truth, not seeing what's coming towards you, not looking at all the facts. So I think right now for you, it's really, really important to pay attention to the details. We are in Mercury retrograde. That is a time where we really have to pay attention to the details. We have to be careful that we don't miss things. And the Seven of Swords likes to do that. That's a trickster card. Sometimes that's a good energy if we want to get things done quickly and we don't want to be too detail oriented. But in this particular case, I think it's difficult for you right now, or the situation is gonna be difficult if you don't look at all the details, and it could hold you back, it could hold your passion back, it could hold your power back, and maybe you're coming out of a phase also. But in general, I think it's important for you in July to really look at the details and look at also what people tell you. Look very specifically at what people tell you, what people are talking about, and how they communicate with you. Maybe there is some truth that you're missing. All right, so this is where we're coming out of the Fool card. Oh, that's nice. The Moon, wow, okay, and we're going into the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is again speaking a lot about the truth. I see that you are in July really on a quest, I think, for truth. You're opening up with the Fool. You started opening up to a new beginning, to a new journey that The Fool is really asking us to trust our fantasy again, also to really be creative when it comes to imagination, to really imagine things to be possible, to really open up to new possibilities and open your heart space up also to new possibilities, and to go maybe take a little risk in to the unknown, but to start a new journey. The Fool is really starting a new journey. He's very ego-driven as well, which is not necessarily a bad thing if the heart is in the right place, you know. So, and I think you started this journey and now you're coming into this moon energy in July. The moon in reverse is difficult, and it has to do also like this with maybe things unsaid, things unseen, things hidden. So I feel like there is a big element of the hidden truth here, especially in combination with the moon card and the Seven of Swords. Be very careful about how you communicate, what you communicate, with whom. But also I think it's really a journey within. You're going into a journey within, because the Fool is really going into this moon in reverse, and even though you might be a little hesitant, because I think it really seems like you really want to go within, but then it gets scary, and the moon in reverse is scary. Let's not sugarcoat this. The moon in reverse is definitely a scary energy where you can get confused, where you might not be sure anymore how you actually feel about things. But at the same time, with this new moon eclipse in Cancer, and Cancer speaks of the moon as well, there is really a new approach possible to look within, to seek the truth within, because here it is, the Ace of Swords. That is a new truth, that is a new understanding, that is a new way of thinking, and a new possibility also to go into a new direction. There's a lot of energy that is speaking about a new start, and especially with thinking breakthrough. I think by really going within and allowing yourself to be maybe a little afraid even of what you find within yourself and what you find within your emotional world, through that uncomfortable feeling and that anxiety, you can really find a moment of light and truth here. And the Ace of Swords, the swords are always talking about higher understanding, higher consciousness, also logical thinking. So there's really something happening in your brain, in the way you think and see things clearly, so you can progress into a new direction. All right, I'm gonna pull you a postcard. I have these postcards that's mostly art cards, and I just collect them in art museums. Or people send them to me. Oh, very nice. Especially with the Black Lives Matter movement right now. Faith Ringgold, she is an amazing artist, Afro-American artist. I saw this exhibition in London a couple of months ago. Chess Stories, Mama Can Sing, Papa Can Blow. Somebody Stole My Broken Heart is, oh wow, that's what the card is called. Somebody Stole My Broken Heart. There is definitely a new beginning in love possible, and joy. So I think it's really about finding joy in difficult times, finding joy in the hard times of the journey, finding joy and music and life in even though there's trauma, even though there is a traumatic situation, even though your heart might not be fully healed, even though you feel like your heart is broken, but there can always be somebody who comes along and still takes this broken heart, you know. You don't have to be fully healed to open up to new possibilities, to open up to new concepts, to imagine things. That's the Fool. So that's a wonderful card here. I hope that you are finding more joy here in July. I will pull another affirmators card just for practical approach. Spontaneity. See, that's a bonus card. Huh. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. And here, this and this card, they are very much in tune with that. So be spontaneous, be open. Okay, the answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are something lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, sing, go to a karaoke party. I mean, that looks very much like a good, fun party, spontaneity. All right, Aries, have a good time. The card suggests you should really go out and have some fun. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and share these videos if you like them and if you enjoy them. Thank you so much. Bye.